Hi, this is Jason. If you just watched the optional video of Joshua Bell playing the violin, you saw him playing in a subway and almost no one noticed or cared that a world-class violinist with $1 million violin was playing some of the world's most impressive and important music ever. Why do I show you that video? The reason I show you that video is because I want to press the point that sometimes it's not the meeting itself, it's the things around the meeting that set the table for a good experience. It's just small things that can make a big difference. So let me share some of those small things. I've written them down on the computer. The first one is the sign and the walk up. The plainer and clearer and larger and more professional that sign can look, the easier it is to figure out where you park and where you go to the meeting, the better. That signals to people that this is a legit meeting and that people have put some thought into it. We also give people a small gift. It's a little card that has a verse on it, and we wrap that card with string, and there's a wooden cross on that string. I've seen people wear those to church after they receive those. It's a small token. It really doesn't cost that much money. Talk to us about where we ordered them from, or we can send them out to you. It's worthwhile. In addition to that, we do another thing. We give a handwritten welcome card to each new participant. We've written them. We've had Bible studies at our church write them as a sort of a, what you call it, a work project. We've had Boy Scouts do it, but it's a handwritten note that tells that person, we're glad you're here. This is something additional and special. We also have welcome baskets. We got a small grant, and we can show you how to get a similar grant that allowed us to make backpacks full of materials that people need when they're coming into treatment. Hygiene products, a notebook, water bottle, towels, those kind of things. We have nice snacks. We like to think that we're trying to go for something kind of like what you would get on an airline. So we've got one sweet and one salty, and we put those out, and they're just a little bit extra. We make sure that the coffee is brewing and that there's access to cold water as well. Again, it's these small things that kind of let people know this is a decent place, and it sets them up to be ready for the meeting. We also have people wear a name badge. You can get those from us as well. Has your picture on it, says Resilient Recovery, says your name. Again, it just helps with the presentation. We give out certificates when people reach a sobriety milestone. They're very nice certificates. They're embossed with a seal. They look fantastic. And in addition, when we give those out, we read a blessing over them. That blessing is in the back of the book. Check that out. That is very, very meaningful to people. I've had people ask for backups when they've lost their original. The other thing that you can do to make the meeting a little bit special is wear some kind of resilient merchandise, a hat or a shirt or some other kind of a memento or accessory that makes it clear that you are with Resilient Recovery. We also had our staff photographer come in on a volunteer basis, take pictures of everybody in the middle of a meeting and take some other pictures. We put those on a photo board and we put those up when people are there. Obviously, we get permission to do that and all that kind of thing, but it adds to the sense that this is a room that's for us, for this activity, and a lot of people really wanted copies of those photos as well. So that was cool. And the reason that I bring this up is because I believe the placebo effect was given to us by God. The placebo effect is just this idea that we have inside of us resources, we have motivations, we have talents, we have things that we can put into action for our recovery, but we often hold on to them and wait to see if this is the appropriate moment. And when you set up a Resilient Recovery meeting, so that the presentation is good, that signals to people, okay, this is a place to actually share what I'm concerned about, to actually share my shame, and to actually receive that forgiveness. So please do whatever you can surrounding the meeting to make it as comfortable, as inviting, and to give it that little extra something that makes people realize this isn't a busker playing a violin in a subway. This is Joshua Bell in Carnegie Hall. Get ready for something really special.